Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona. Thank you for being here today for a brilliant show. You may need to get your sunglasses out as we go ahead and crack open a box full of coins we just got back from PCGS. A small group of economy world coins, which actually took mere months. Actually, I think this turnaround was pretty quick for an economy service world. And we have some fun coins to look at. This is from Singapore. 1976, and this is the type of coin that nobody gets certified. I didn't look the population up on this. I should have. It's probably one because no one gets these guys certified. It's a big, old 50% silver coin, MS66, issued for the 10th anniversary of the independence of Singapore. I think I'd like to go sometime. I got to put that on my list of places that I want to go. Just sounds like a cool place. A beautiful coin. I don't know. That's probably a $50 plus coin, something like that. Up next, I've got three amigos here, and these guys we're going to take a look at closer and see which one you like the best. I enjoy finding really high-grade original coins in groups that come in over the counter and try to find one or two coins that are actually worth getting certified. And it varies, right? I mean, we usually get big groups of these in, and they're always scratched up and dinged. And so to find coins that have like real brilliance to them can be pretty difficult. This one, like, I love the contrast on this one. Look at that. Anytime you get that black and white look going on with the fields to the devices, and it's on both sides, which is cool. Yeah, I definitely like this second coin better so far, and I've got a third one in here. Also pretty good contrast to it. So let's see how we did on these three amigos. A couple more contact marks on this guy, MS66. And the first one was a 67. And the middle one, which I like the best, was also 67. I think this middle one's my favorite between the three of them. So those guys trade the 66s somewhere in that $50 range, the 67s probably in the $80 range, something like that. Up next, we've got a 1984 Onza. Once again, we get these in from time to time, but usually you've got to get a pretty brilliant grade on these to make them worth getting certified, to make it worth spending the money on this very, very popular Mexican silver coin. A couple little contact marks off to the side there and underneath. But just really cool looking pieces, always beautiful. MS67. These guys trade in roughly the $80 range on those guys. And, oh, look at this. Better make it two, Jack. Literally two. Here we go. We've got a second one. 84, also MS67. Then we get into the more modern version. This is the 2001. Just a touch of discoloration there on the field. All around very brilliant coin. That one is MS67, also in this 2001. Also another coin that's going to be probably in roughly the $80 range. I never know where to put these coins. All right, next up, this 2009, which is really bombastic, like very, very flashy. You can see the quality difference between the first coin and the second one here. Just the fields on this coin are so very, very nice. getting a very rare MS69 grade on that. And actually, I should say rare. It's not as rare for this coin because it's a pretty modern coin, 2009. You know, it's kind of like if you think of US Silver Eagles, they come pretty nice. I think that trades for about $175 at the time of this recording. And now we've got a coin inside. Newsflash, what did I do now? I got to figure this one out. Here we go. What did we do? I'm gonna get one of these coin inside things made into a t-shirt. Oh, PVC residue. Boo. Okay, well, what do we got going on here? We had another one that I probably liked the best. Always the ones that I like the best. Well, I do see the PVC residue. You see how it gets a little green right there? Oh, look at the L and the la. La 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 la. There it is. So it needs a little bit of help. I thought they were just looking at these little spots, but the reality is that this is a coin where I think you can still conserve it in a way where it'll make sense. If you get rid of that stuff, this plastic is so brittle. Look at it come undone. Yeah, this is fully, I don't want to say fully the nicest coin in the group, but it is fully the nicest coin in the group. So there's that. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. Up next is something that's pretty cool. I actually have the original box for this bad boy. 1818, 1819. This is from Colombia. 1969 actually. Very high relief metal. You can see here we've got the Banco de la República Alas. Oh boy, there's a lot of words up here. This thing's barely fitting in this holder. Look at that. Let's see if this is a little wider. This is a little bit wider, a little bit different size holder. Yeah, this guy barely fit in here. We probably stretched the boundaries out. So 1819 to 1969. There's a sesquicentennial. Look at that. Sesquicentenario de la Batalla de Boyaca. 999 fine silver. And it's got the snake and the bird on here. Hard to tell there. It almost looks like the snake's winning, but I think we got the bird winning even on that. This is a cool piece. So I'm not sure exactly what this is worth right here. This guy, I haven't found good comps yet, but I do have, oh, here's the original box for it. And I have the certificate too, but apparently it's not in the box. Brilliant. So I see people asking like moon money, like 4 figures for these, but I don't think they're worth that. But we'll have to do a little bit more research on that guy and figure out kind of what they are worth. All right, and last but not least, we have coins that I did not put in here, but here's where you really got to get your sunglasses on. These coins here really, talking about make me happy. Bank, Central States of Africa. This word here means west. When it looks like it says Louis. November 62 to November 72, 10th anniversary of the West African states. And once again, the type of stuff that I love to be able to preserve and put into holders for customers. Got my Dahomies on here. And you get the different shields for the different states. Mauritania, Niger. Just really a beautiful design. Senegal, Togo, the Ivory Coast. Look, this coin has an elephant. That's a bonus. Elephant head, not quite the same as a horse head, but close. 500 francs, 1972, super flashy. Really cool coin, MS67. Hard to find any comps on that coin, that's for sure. And actually, there's two of them. I think that the engineer threw these into the bin without me knowing, but they're perfect. It's the type of stuff I love. Love to be able to preserve. And just cool, those coins from the 60s and 70s that you don't ever see certified or think of, MS68. Pop of 5, 1 finer, which makes these a pop of 7 with 6 finer. And I don't know, I think that probably the only comp sale was several years old, and it was $100 on this guy. And I didn't see any 68s, but you know, there's lots of internet will have to be searched and lots of fun coins to look at. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here today. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.